Welcome back, guys, to Shema Podcast. I am Shema, and I am excited to have you join me for our second episode. In this episode, we'll be diving deeper into English as specialty with a new guest. She is an English student. So, whether you are a returning listener or just arrived now, let's get started and make this episode one to remember. So, Zahra, here is the first question. Do you advise people to study English?
Okay, well, I highly advise people to study English, but in one case, if they are aware of the situation at university, means studying literature, studying civilization, studying linguistics, it's not the same with learning English as a language.
Interesting. Thank you so much. Let's move to the second question. Well, here is the second question. What comes to your mind when I say English?
Well, definitely literature. I have no idea why, but when I say English, whenever I say it, I remember my literature teachers studying those novels like Robinson Crusoe. Do you remember? And for example, I remember oral classes when we are like talking, sharing our experience, sharing our ideas with exquisite teachers like. Do you remember Miss Harib?
So, guys, we're to the end of this episode. Thank you for joining me in this episode Chima podcast. I hope you find our discussion on English as fascinating as I did. Please consider subscribing and leaving a review. This will help us reach more listeners. See you soon. Goodbye.
Much, Shima, for inviting me.